Hello everyone, in our last video I have completed that banner, and after completed last video I have completed that product section. So here we will show our best product, and if user click on a view they will be retrieved on marketplace. So that is cool. Now here I need to add some more information, like I don't want to make that homepage something like large a skin or this kind of something, so user need to close down. I don't need to make something like this. So now here I want to create a testimonial, then I want to create a contract page so user can contract with me, and then last one is I want to create a footer. So all of this I create in this video. So let's do that. So first of all I need to choose a testimonial design, because without design, if we want to do any code, then we need a lot of time for thinking. So let's find out a design. So we are successfully find the testimonial design. You can see they have something like a header where we can show our testimonial, then a title, then they have the product image, and the right side they have the review and who review that, and also have a rating. So if user want to swap that, user can swap it, this kind of something. So let's make it. First of all I need to make that's true. So let me go back to the app, and here you can see they have the page, and page means that is the home page, and they have the product or this kind of something. However, so what I need to do, I will close this everything, this one also. Now I want to create a div. Okay, that should be a div. Then here I take a p tag, there is test d more, there goes second, then they have the test d, okay, this kind of something. So that is our testimonial. Okay, now p tag is pg is purple 500 px6 py2 rounded excel. Now you can see something like this kind of something. So what I need to do, I need the text color should be black, capitalize. Now if I refresh that, you can see something like this. So I want the width is fit, mx is auto, and my is 10, margin top and bottom top, something like this. So then I want the font weight should be medium, font weight medium. Okay, that is done. So here I take another p tag, and here I want to add customers say about our service, this line, customer say about our service. Okay, now here I take a p tag class name, that is font medium, capitalize, text should be center, anything more. If I check out, yeah, that text size should be 3 pixel. Yeah, that looking good. Empty is 4. Well, that's something like this. Now I want to design the testimonial. So that is a flex. Yeah, so I want, first of all, there is a flex. So flex is something like flex, then item is center, gap is 3, this kind of something. Now here I need another div, this time there is a relative, nothing more. Now I take an image, So here I want to show an image. I can take this image for now. Okay, I cannot. Okay, what I need to do for now, I will not take an image. I can go through a div. Okay, so here you can see I have take a quote icon. There is a quote icon. Now I need to take the review, this one. So that is more simple. What I need to do, first of all, I can take a flex. Okay, flex justify between, and item is little bit center. Okay, now here first thing I need to do, take a quote icon. Then here I need another div. Now this time from is transparent and 2 is white. Okay, I guess 2 is also white, sorry, transparent. Okay, and now via, that is middle, via is white. Okay, so then here I need the p tag is true, and I need to add the review. So I take the review or that rating from Daisy UI, because I know Daisy UI have this. So I just go on the Daisy UI, you can see the component, and here I take the rating. Okay, so you can see rating is something like this. So I take the rating which is medium, this one. Okay, copy, and if I paste it something like this, so that is pretty good. But okay, I need to add here something like BG, background color is gradient from right to right. So now this time that is not showing here. Very fish, looking too much bad. Okay, the gradient color is not, I'm not see here. Okay, something like this. I want the gradient color is something like, that's not showing at all. So if I make it left, from left to right, okay, this time that is something like this. So I want the opacity should be 20 or 30. Okay, 30 is good. Now here I need a padding. The padding is for viewer is 1. Okay, this time it's looking good. Now I need to add that review. So there is a 3 line of lorem. For now I take the lorem ipsum text because I don't have the user real review. So in case I need to use the lorem ipsum. Okay, there is this one. So here I need to add a p tag, and here I take a lorem ipsum. Okay, I cannot take the lorem ipsum here. If I go here, lorem 50. Okay, cut this one, paste here. Now you can set like this. Now here if I want, here is class name, my is 5. Now this something like this. Great. So you can see something like the result is pretty expected. Now I want to add who is tell that review, something like that thing. So let's do that. First of all, let me take a flex dot flex, item is center, gap is 3. Then here I need to take a image or profile picture, that is 10, BG is white, opacity 10, rounded, full. Then here I need to take another div. Here first of all p tag, that is something like Siam, Shekh, who did that review. Class name is text is white. Now font weight is medium. Now that is a normal user, so then font weight is normal, text is white but opacity is 60. You can see something like this. Now if I make a refresh, the result is something like this. Now if I want to add a profile picture here, that should be great. Now what I want, I actually want the height should be full. Okay, so you can see now result is something like this. Now I want to add the content on the left side, so the content should be something like the product, and when user click here, user can go on this product. So I don't have the product image right now, so what I want to continue with the div, but I need to ensure that when you there have something like view that product. Okay, when user click that button, user will be go on that product. So I need to make that there is a relative size currently, so I take a div here, and this one the absolute, from bottom that is 0 and left that is 50%, and then translate x that is also 50%. Now translate x minus is 50%. Okay, this kind of something. Now what I want the background color or the bg is white, opacity 10, rounded, xl, then p tag is 2. Okay, so here you can see this thing. Now what I want, basically that is a flex. Okay, item is center. Now I can take a p tag. Now here the p tag is view, product, here that should be something like a button. Okay, I can make something px is 5, padding left right 5. Now from bottom that is 4 minus, from bottom 4 minus. Okay, great. Now I can add some backdrop blur like LG. So you can see the backdrop blur is LG. Now I can make something like 2xl. Okay, great. Now I can add a border, then border is white, opacity is 30. Okay, this time it's looking good, no problem. Now when user click on this, he will be retrieved on that product. Now cursor is also a pointer. Now you can say Siam there not have any image. If I want to add any image like this one, I can add. So let me take that image. So I just need to go back on that product, and they have that image. I can simply copy this, and if I want, I can paste here that image. Okay, now I need to hide this one. Now the size of the image, okay, size of the image is 80. And now if I want to see, that result is something like this. You can see that. Well done. So they have a height. We make it 200, default 500. I guess that is not working. That height is not working. That is a dummy height. So that is not looking good. If you want to make that 500, yeah, I'm not expected something like this. Now here you can see the result is pretty good, but now I want to make that as responsive. If I go on the mobile mode and scroll down, you can see the result is not something like expected. I'm not expect something like this. So what I want the flex should be col or column when I am on a small device like this. Okay, that's good. Now you can see that it's not taking any padding from left and right. So here I want the size should be for large skin. Okay, this kind of something. Now let's take a space from left and right. Now the next thing what I can do, I need to fix that this one. So the height is 80. That is also for large skin. Okay, now you can see that its result is something like this. That is good, not bad. So I want a gap here a gap should be 7. Okay, and for large device the gap is 3. Looking good. So there is a testimonial, you can say. So what I need to do, or I can hide that image. Okay, I can hide that image, or I can attach that with that bottom one. Which one is better? Okay, user can swap it. Is it looking good? No, that is not looking good at all. So I want the line clamp should be 4. So that should be small something, user can swap it, and that is on single page, so user understand, he can swap it. Okay, that line clamp is work for normal device, and when I'm on large device the line clamp should be none. Okay, if I go on the you can see that is image. Okay, if I go on the tablet mode, now this time that's not looking good at all. So in tablet mode I can make something like the MD it flex raw. Okay, something like this. Now they have a height or similar to something like, if I make that for large scan, is it looking good? I don't think. Now if I go here, that is also for MD or medium device. Oh my goodness, I'm not looking something like this, so I need to ensure that that is for MD or medium device. Now that is looking like this. Okay, I want the gap. No, there is not 3, or I want to add a gap for MD or margin medium device, that is gap is 4. Is it looking good? But the gap should be 3 is better, so I can add that MD, not for large device. Okay, that's looking good, far better. Now what I want, if I go on the okay, they have a mistake, that is not for LG, that is for MD. For MD that is not looking good, so for MD I can add line clamp is 6. Okay, if I add that 6, that this time that good, far better. If I go on the tablet mode, wow, OMG, great. So I want that should be swipeable, so I add the swipeable functionality when I am work with the database or something like this. So his time, now you can see the landing page pretty good. So what I want to add, the next thing I want to add the contract. User can contract with me via from, so I need to create a contract from here. So how can I create it? Let's do that. So the contract from should be something like this. They have a title, they have a description, and the contract from. So let's let's make it. So first of all, what I need to do, I need to make this one. So what I need to do, I need to close this one, and then here I create a div, and then here I need to add a title, get in touch. So p get in touch. Touch spelling is not like this, touch, touch. Now here I want the p tag, that is class name is text is 3xl, then capitalize. Is it looking good? If I scroll, there's something like this. Now if I want to add the font is medium, text is center, and margin top is 10. Okay, now here I want to add title, so that should be something like p. So the background color is purple. I want the background color is purple 500. So this time you can see the result is I have added this one, and I have created that shape also. So here I want to add some contract information. So a p tag, there is a p tag, so I need to add that contract information. Then I want the class name, text is black, then text size is Excel, then font is medium. Now if I take a look, you can see the result is something like this. Now I can add a p tag, p is 3 or the padding is 3 and rounded also LG Excel. Now the result is something like this. Now here I want that description. The description is like p tag contract with us and let's see and let's do collab. So the result is something like this. So here I want to add that contact information like phone, email, address. So that is something like a flex and item is center, gap is 3. Now here I need to add a icon. So the icon is something like Telegram at first, Telegram. So here I need to take the Telegram icon and then Telegram, and then I need to add a p tag that is Telegram, or I can add a username, so like Siam. Now you can see the result is this. Okay, now I want to add the text is black, then my is 3, margin bottom and top 3. Then here I need to add a class name, something like text is 2Excel. Okay, then here I need to add another class name, the text it Excel. Okay, good. So that's far better. If I want to make some clone like 3 times, I can do that like this. So then the email that is the email icon. So the email icon is something like siam.com. That is email address siam.com. Okay, far better. Now if I go here, you can see that I need to, if I want, I can add here I can add here a phone number. So there is a phone, if a phone, that is icon. Okay, so 8801636, okay, 446338. well, I have add my number here. So if I now make a refresh, you can see the L chances is here. Now what I want to create a from here. So I want to create a from here, something like this. And so I can add make that from. So there is a something like this, and I can make a flag. I can take another div, and this time I need to add here an input tag. Well, first thing I need to add a label, then an input tag. So that should be something like a div, and in this div I need to add a label. That is, they don't have anything something like HTML4. So I need to add here a label like name. Then I can need to add an input tag. Then the class name is bg transparent, bg transparent, then outline non border bottom. Okay, then I want the class name. So the class name is something like flex column. Okay, something like this. So now I want to add here a class name. Class name is text is extra small, text is white, and the opacity is 50. Okay, or 70 should be good. Now here I want the text is properly white and yeah, I get my expected result. So the next thing I need to add another div. So if I want, I can take another div, and there is a flex item center justify between, and then I can paste here this one and paste here again this one. Now here I want that should be a flex 1, and that should be another flex 1. So now the result is something like this. So I want the width is full. Okay, something like this. That is great, but they have a mistake. That should be not item center. Okay, something like this. Okay, here I need to add a gap between the two div. The gap is 3. Yeah, far better. So here I need to add here a padding is 5. Okay, great. Now the next thing I need to add the subject. The subject is this. Okay, there is not a flex 1. I can cut this one. Okay, then my is 3 margin top and bottom 3. Then there have a message, so I need to add this one, and that is something like a text area. So I can replace here this one is a text area. Okay, now this time there is a message, message. Okay, far better. Now there have a button like send message. So there is a button send message. Okay, now I need to add a class name. bg is purple 500, then text is black, then px is 5, py is 1, rounded is excel. Now if I take a look something like this, then if I want to make that as 2, I can. Now font is medium. Okay, the result is expected. That's I want. Okay, I want this something like this. Now what I need to do, I want that width should be something like, I can add here flex. Okay, flex 0.3, and I can add here another flex, and that is 0.7. Is that work? Yeah, that is working. So that is working, but I need to resize that contract information. Like that should be not excel is not looking good. I can make it MD or medium size. Then this one is also MD or medium size. Then this one is also MD or medium size. Okay, now I can add here a p tag if I want, but I don't think I like to add here something like if you want to contract, if I want to talk to this any of option directly, but I don't need to add this one currently. So what I need to do, I can add here a margin top that is 5. Okay, now this time is looking far better. So now I want to add here a footer. Okay, so the footer is something like simple footer. So I can go here and type here the footer. So the footer is something like who is copyright here. So the copyright right is this. So I can just go here and I can simply create a shared, and here that is a footer dot tsx, and here I can make a React boilerplate, and I can use it here. Now you can see that is not working at all. So I need to use that on layout page, and there I need to import that footer. And now if I take a look and refresh that page, there is the footer. So the margin top is 5. Okay, now that's looking good. Copyright wasn't okay. everything is awesome. There is ICME Industries Limited, there is syntax Siam. Okay. Far better. I have completed the testimonial, I have completed the get in touch or the contract page, and last one is the footer. So in our next video we can deal with the backend. So we need to show the product, we need to show the testimonial, we need to make something like if any user want to send any message that should be received from the database, this kind of something. So we need to deal with backend. Okay, so in our next video we can focus on backend. So that's in this video. See you on the next video. Bye bye.